open access. You're going to go down and click right down here, and you'll come up with this box, and you'll see. Oh, there it is. The first thing. Can't see. Access 2016, and click on that. So it tells us that we are going to click just on this blank one. And where it says file name, we are going to call that PRATT. Oops, if I can type. LAST, and then associates. Can you see that? So it's PRATT LAST, and then associates is ASSOCIATES. Oops. Okay, so once we have that typed in, we can click on create. And it should come up like this. Is that what yours looks like? Okay, I can't decide whether I need to wear the glasses or not. Okay, so this is pretty much what your access file looks like. Over here, it says table and table 1. And here are the headings that we're going to put in table 1. So this says ID. Well, it tells us to go ahead and right click on this ID, and this whole taskbar list will come up. What we are going to do is we're going to scroll all the way down towards the bottom, and we're going to click on rename field. And so once we do that, what we're going to type in there is account manager number. And once we have that typed in, we're going to click on this white box right below it. And then it looks like that. Now, if we look over here, it's like this fields is on the table that are on the toolbar that is clicked on. Once we see that, over here, do you see where data type is? And it says auto number. Well, we are going to click that down arrow and change this to short text. So that was right there. And then do you also see field size? Like right now, mine is at 255. I don't know if that's what yours is or not. We are changing that, and we're going to type in 2. So we're changing the field size to 2. Right there. Field size. Okay, so does everyone have that? So also, just a couple places above field size, do you see where it says name and caption? We're going to click on that. And so when we do, this little task box will come up. And it already has account manager number where it says name. For caption, we're just going to shorten it a little bit. So we're going to click there, and we're going to put M and space and the pound sign. So account manager number is what we typed right there. Uh-huh.
On this part right here.
Okay, wait.
It's the after we type the ID number or the ID name.
Like, so you have account manager there? Is that where you're in? Okay, then you are going to go to auto number, short text, field, change that to 2, and then click right up there. And that's where we are. Okay, and so in that last little section, where are we? We are going to put in unique identifier of account manager. I'll leave that there. So oh,
It's A.
are you looking for the pound sign? It's on the 3.
Oh wait, no. What's those two middle ones? The ones right between the pound sign and the
It's an M. The AM.
Oh,
pound
that's an M?
Yeah, AM pound sign. It does look kind of crazy up there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And
That
on
was
mine,
like 2 lines and a dot.
and see, mine looks. I mean, it looks like an M on
Mhm.
my thing. That is weird how I did that. Okay, so is everyone caught up to this point? Uh-huh. What is the what? It says unique identifier of account manager. So once we have that all keyed in there, we can click OK. And it just kind of put the shorter version. Did it change it to AM hashtag on your little thing? So what we're going to do is we're going to add our next field. So where it says click to add, we just click right there. And again, this is going to be short text. So we just click on short text from the menu there. And so it says like field 2. Well, where it says that, we're going to type in last name. And then once we type in last name, like this little white box under it, just click there to make it. Sometimes you have to click it twice to get it under there. So this time, all we really have to do is change the field size, and we're changing it to 15. We don't have to go through all of the other things because what we did with this first one, this one is kind of like the primary key, which we'll get into a little bit later. But that's why we had to go in and do the little dialog box for like the name and caption and all of that. So the next thing we're going to click to add. Again, this is short text. And this time we are going to type first name. What did I do? Oh, I clicked there. Let me click up here. Oops, I did something wrong. Let me get rid of this. Here we go. And then I just go up and click and change that to 15. Now in your book, turn back a couple pages to page 9. So on page 9, that little table 1-3, it has all the field names and like the requirements for each of those field names that we're going to create. So we've already done account manager number, last name, and first name. So we are going to go on to street. So again, we're going to click Add text, and street is again short text. So we just type in street. And then how many fields is this supposed to be? 20. So we're going to change the field size to 20. And then we can go on to the next one, which is city, and it's also short text. And then the field size is also 20. Okay, why didn't this like... Yours did this too? What is the deal? Like you type it in and then it changes it to... Let me look at the table real quick. I think I know what I did. Let me see here.
Do we have like a start date and everything?
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these that are all crazy. Okay, are yours keeping the names?
Mm-hmm. The city and everything?
Yeah. So why am I not doing this? I've only done this like how many times because the other class periods already passed this. Okay, so this should say first name. This should say city. Let me just go in here and type in. And after first name, it was city, right? No street.
Mm-hmm.
And street was 20. Okay.
You have to click down below it.
Is yours doing this where it's going to field still? Huh?
No, I put back and changed them all this stage.
Okay, because that's what
The first one I didn't change.
That's what mine is doing. So I'm just like going in and renaming them after I do it. Okay, and I don't know where y'all are. Have y'all finished these or? So you do all of those in that box. So After street is city.
And you just click the box before.
And then this is what? 220.
Can we do the salary and notice first?
Yes, you do.
What do you add to the other one?
Would
Like the start date and stuff like that?
we'll get to it in just a minute. And this is state. And that's 2. Short tags. Postal code. And postal code is 5. So when we get to start date, instead of short text, you were putting date and time. And then we just have to click in the white box below. You don't have to like do field or anything, because when you format it as date and time, it will automatically do it. And salary, we are going to choose currency from the list. And it should come up like that. The little $sign. And then the last one is going to be number. It is bonus rate. And field size would just be 1. Okay, so do you have something like that? So once we have the table with all of those names from the table 1-1 on there, that is where we are stopping today. Okay. So all you're going to do is you're going to save this to the drive with your name. And then tomorrow when we come in, we'll pick up where we left off. So after you have all the tables, like categories set up, that's all we're doing today.